Good morning, everybody. We're in beautiful downtown Wainfleet, and just what a gorgeous, almost fall day. Well, fall's coming shortly. We are going to do an update today. Last year, we were here at Kubota in Wainfleet, and they were just getting a brand new showroom going, and all sorts of new things going on here. Young brothers here who have taken over the business from its grandparents started this many years ago, and we're going to talk a bit about that today. But what I want to do now, I got to interrupt the brothers here. Sorry guys, I have to interrupt you a bit. Sure. This is Brandon, in case you don't remember. This is Ben, and we're going to talk to Ben a little bit later on. You can go back to doing whatever you're doing, and I'm going to talk to Brandon here for a couple of minutes, just a bit about, the business itself. You guys have taken it over and doing great things. You've built this marvelous new building, indoor showroom, and all the stuff that goes with that. But tell us a bit about the thought of what you're doing here for not just the local community, but for people in the area.
Yeah, so I mean, stepping back a little bit, 1948 we started here in Wainfleet, so over 75 years now. So my great-grandfather actually started here, Chambers Corners in Wainfleet. My grandfather took it over and transitioned into farm equipment and outdoor power equipment, and now we've kind of grown with the Kubota brand. So started here in 1977 with them. So over the past 45 years or so, really promoted Kubota and grown with them and servicing the needs of the Niagara region.
Right, and Kubota has been around a while. It's been around, over 40 years, as you said. It's up against some of the bigger names of the business that have been around. But what's the niche? I always want to know, what is the niche? Where do you fit in? Who are you trying to serve?
Yeah, absolutely. We've, we do a lot of residential equipment. That's definitely an important part of our business. So whether it's lawn care equipment like lawn mowers for people or compact tractors for them to take care of their properties, that's a really important part of our business. Getting into contractors and commercial business owners. So whether it's, it could be an excavator or a skid steer for them, or commercial landscapers with turf equipment, so they can really property maintenance type equipment, and as well as specialty farming. So that could be narrow tractors and ground engaging tools for the orchard vineyard market, as well as just farmers and hobby farmers as well. It's a big part of our business also.
Okay, just briefly now, tell us a little bit about Kubota. Like, what is it in a nutshell? What does it mean?
So Kubota is all about compact power and really reliability and versatility. So everything they build is designed to work in multiple applications for maybe multiple different customers. So it's really about getting the job done in an efficient and cost-effective way.
Okay, all right, we are going to go inside to the showroom for our next segment. We're going to go and talk to Ben. So, there you are over there. I've been looking around here, so just some gorgeous equipment out here on a gorgeous day. So we're going to go inside, we're going to talk to Ben a bit about what you guys have going, because this is going to be brand new stuff for us. Didn't have this last year. So we'll see you in the next segment. Green Acres is the place to be. Actually, not Green Acres. Wainfleet is where you want to be. We're Kubota today, of course, talking about all the great equipment they have for residential, small industrial, big industrial, whatever's on the go today. And right now, we're in the new indoor showroom. Now, we had this on last year, but it was hadn't even been opened yet. So we want to show you around this area today, and we've got with us the other brother in this, Berg. So Ben, just tell us a little bit about what you've got in the showroom here, what's important that people need to know.
Well, first, welcome to the showroom.
Thank you.
It's
gorgeous.
Yeah, winter is definitely coming, so we've set it up for some snow removal equipment in here, just to give customers an idea of what they'd be potentially looking at. So all of our Kubota equipment is built and tested for winter climate here in Canada.
Very important.
Which can be very harsh at times.
Yes.
So starting with this model right here, this is the RTV X1100C. It is a premium utility vehicle with a diesel engine, rugged deluxe cab with heat and air conditioning. Very popular for snow removal. We would put a snow blade, a V-blade, and even a snowblower on one of these.
Wow. Okay, what else have we got here? Now, this would be more for the person who's got a few acres around their house, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely. Any kind of snow removal. So here we have the BX, the LX, and the L60 premium cab tractors. Again, heated, air-conditioned, defrosters, really set up for our Canadian climate. All diesel engines. All of them can be outfit with any kind of snow removal attachments, whether it's, again, like you mentioned, small residential lots, even larger commercial lots.
Because nowadays, people, when they buy an acreage, some people want to have 2, 3, 4, 5 acres with them.
Certainly.
But they're not just going to do a push lawnmower around and shovel a mile-long driveway
Not
of
for
snow
long.
in the winter.
Then
They want to get into these kinds of things. And how about financing's huge. Let me ask you
Yeah.
about that.
Interest rates, they keep going up. Right now, we have 0% financing for up to 84 months.
Ooh.
So it's very, very excellent financing. And combine that with many great deals we have on right now, we can really find a Kubota for almost any budget.
Okay, got to come and see Berg here in Wainfleet at the Kubota store because they have 0% financing. It doesn't get any better than that, and some lower prices as well. Thank you for your time. We're going to see you a little bit later on, but now, our next segment, we're going to go way back there, and we're going to look at one of the more important spots in any dealership, service. All right, we are back in Wainfleet at the brand new facilities at Kubota, the Bergs, which we've already seen. And if you haven't been with us so far, we're going to meet one of the brothers right now. Brandon, how you doing? Nice to see you again.
See you.
Thanks for hanging around. Now, I want to talk about parts. There's tons of things for the do-it-yourselfer here to come and get for themselves, but also parts is an important part of any business. How have you maybe done a little bit better than most others?
Yeah, well, with our recent expansion here, a big part of that was investing in parts and service. So, making the sale is one thing, but continuing product support and support for that equipment for, a lot of our customers keep this stuff for years and decades, really. So it's important for us to invest heavily in our parts department, whether that's staffing, increasing the staffing levels, as well as the amount that we actually stock. Our stock room's significantly larger than it was before, so just making sure that we have the product when the customers need it.
So you've got the parts when they need them, and someone's there to answer the phone when they call.
Absolutely.
Because we need it not now or tomorrow, we need it yesterday.
Absolutely,
kind of
yeah.
thing. All right, let's go out in where all the big work is done
Sure,
back
yeah.
in here. Let's talk a bit about this. So again, this is part of the new facility that's it's not quite a year old. So it's kept, actually, for a dealership like this kind of thing, it's kept up pretty clean.
Yeah,
pretty
we'd like to keep it
so
clean.
here's all the work area here. This is where all the heavy duty stuff is. So just tell us a bit about what you offer here and why this is an important part of the business.
Yeah, so the service is paramount really to supporting the equipment and supporting our customers. We've invested heavily again in our workshop here. So we've got all the kind of modern amenities, overhead cranes. We've got fluid distribution systems, and keep our technicians, factory trained techs, nice and comfortable. We've got in-floor heat, all the exhaust extraction systems to keep them healthy, and just more space really so we can do more work.
Okay, maintenance is an important part, whether you do it yourself or whether you bring your equipment in here to Wainfleet to have it done. So why is it important to do summer overhauling now as opposed to waiting till spring?
Yeah, so it's important to do fall maintenance. We find it's the best time to really service your equipment. So we offer, multi-point inspections so we can review all the features and functions, make sure they're working properly, change the fluids and filters that need to be changed. It's important to do that in the fall. You don't want that dirty oil and things sitting and used oil sitting all winter long. So if we put nice fresh fluids in, you get the protection that you need in your internal components, as well as things like, the mower decks, especially for cutting equipment, making sure that's nice and clean, everything's lubricated, just to avoid corrosion is, the main thing that we battle in service. So making sure things are clean and well lubricated just really aids in having that equipment last for decades. Really.
And when you're investing a lot of money in a lot of this equipment, you want it to be around for a long time.
And when you need it to work, you got to make sure that it's working. So, doing it in the fall means that, when springtime comes, you never know when the grass starts growing and, the weather kind of shifts, that equipment's ready for you and ready to do work when you need it.
Okay. All right. Ben has disappeared. I don't know where your brother is. We're going to go find him, and we'll be back here in Wainfleet at the Kubota store here, the Berg's business here. It's just a gorgeous spot. We'll see you next time. We're going to go find Ben. Let's go find Ben.
All right.
Okay, welcome back to Kubota in Wainfleet, and this is our demonstration section. We have Brandon on the tractor. We have Ben here to call the play-by-play.
That's right.
And again, this is equipment that people want to have. They're looking for it. It's a good price, 0% financing,
It
very
is.
important these days. All right, show us what's going on here. How easy is it to do things?
So right here we have the BX23S model, very, very popular, has a front end loader and backhoe. And this specific model is set up with a 2-lever quick attach in the front off of a loader. We're just going to show you how versatile it is and how quickly you can change attachments. So first, Brandon's going to hook up to the pallet fork attachment, which can be used for a variety of tasks. Obviously picking up pallets like we have set up here, but also for picking up logs or any odd-shaped objects. And as you can see, we clipped it in with the 2 levers, very quick, very secure, and is going to just show you how you can pick that up really quick and can move it around your property or load it onto a trailer or whatever you have to do with it.
Yeah, this is cool. And it's important for me to know, and people to know, that this is a multi-functional tractor. It doesn't do just one thing.
It does.
And again, when you're paying, some good money, you want something that's going to work and do a variety of things all at one time.
Certainly, this is the most versatile machine I think we have. It not only can have the front end loader with the backhoe, but also can have a mower deck installed, so you can really take care of your whole property with this one machine. So next he's going to hook up to the snow pusher. So as the name says, it is good for moving snow on any kind of surface, any kind of driveway, whether it's gravel or
He's pretty
hard
good
surface.
at this. He's pretty good at this.
He's got a little bit of experience with it, yeah.
But even so, almost everybody should be able to, with very little practice, be able to work all this.
Absolutely. Sometimes they, needs a little wiggling around, like what he was about to do there. But normally it is very, very quick and easy to install.
So we're going to need that snow pusher, probably, well, not for a while, but
Well, time to
we
start
know
thinking
it's
about it.
Time to start thinking about
Absolutely.
it. Okay. And our last piece here.
The last one is the bucket, which comes standard on the machine. It's going to be your most used attachment, again, for moving any kind of gravel or topsoil, grading, again, many, many uses.
And that'll be one of the bigger ones, just picking up stuff and moving it around on your property.
That's right, yes.
And it's all really heavy gauge steel in this. It's not chintzy put together.
Oh no,
These
very
things
rugged.
should last, or people would want them to last a long time.
They literally, quite literally, will last a lifetime. They're very, very durable, very rugged, and hold their value extremely well. We constantly have customers coming in, trading them in every 5 to 10 years, and getting very good value for them.
All right, so how easy is this? I don't know, but you set this up, so I've got to try something. Never tried this before. All right. All right, so I'm just going ahead.
Just drive forward, yep.
Just a little bit ahead.
There you go, you're doing great.
And then pull back. And reverse. Hey, this is pretty easy. If I can do it, anybody can do it. All right, you got to come down and see the Bergs, Brandon and Ben here in Wainfleet at Kubota. We'll see you the next time. Bye, guys.
Good luck.